We are live. Welcome, everyone. This is the captain's meeting for AOI number 4, our 4-lake pick'em. Before we get started, I'm going to take a sip of my delicious and refreshing Bell's Store spring water. I know you guys love this. But that brings me to my first point is our sponsors. Thank you to all our sponsors. We couldn't do what we do without them, without their support. Just going through the club sponsors. We got Fishing Online, of course, and their ridiculously fast shipping. Order something, you get it the next day on most days. Every once in a while, it takes a second day, but it's awesome. Z Pro Lithium, we got the $100 gift certificate going to first place at all of our AOI events. Very awesome lithium batteries, super light, hold a charge forever. G socks, they got the rod socks with the like plexi at the bottom where the hooks are to keep the hooks out of everything. That's awesome. Suspends, I have 3 sets of Suspends storage, guys. They're awesome, and they just at ICAST revealed the new workstation, which is awesome. I'm definitely going to get one of those. Kayak cushion, holy cow! I didn't think a little foam thing could make that much of a difference, but wow, it's just awesome. Venom Lures used to be a NEO sponsor. Now they're a club sponsor. Don't sleep on the double turtleback. I may have one tied on for tomorrow. Awesome jigs, awesome soft plastics. The spinner baits are just out of this world. Buzz baits. Catch Products, obviously our preferred measuring board. They're awesome. Woo Tungsten. Who doesn't love tungsten? Never Lost Gears. Never Lost Gear. Sorry. I have a few of those for my trolling rigs. They're awesome. Cross Kicks, massive discount on their water shoes. Very comfortable. I know Drew Gregory rocks a pair. He'll be fishing the Susky this weekend in his Cross Kicks. Very cool. 412 Scared Fishless. Those PA guys swear by those spinner baits. Awesome stuff. Boondocks. Everyone knows what Boondocks does. Great stuff. Cash and Rods. The kayak series. Carbon fiber handles, super sensitive, super light. Dubro Fishing, they got awesome stuff there. They have really cool gear track nuts that everyone swears by. They're awesome. Kitech, thanks to Eric here. We have a Kitech discount code, support from them. Rapala VIP, a 25% off code with them. The VIP program is free to sign up to. That's awesome to have. Thomas Custom Lures, again, the PA guys rave about them. Very cool stuff. And then, of course, as I mentioned, Bell Stores is a club sponsor. They're our premier sponsor, and we have the Bell Stores bonus payouts for all our AOI events. So I'll go over that. Raccoon Creek, cannot wait. I just put in my vacation request this week for our Raccoon Creek weekend. 3 days fishing for spotted bass, different waters. All like they treat us well. Awesome camping. I can't wait. Like I am so looking forward to that. And it's the week before school starts, so it's perfect timing that I can just have a great weekend before I get back into it. Who am I forgetting here? Buckeye Sports. Buckeye was at Portage Lakes, our last event with the Hobie demos, and dude, I had so much fun on that Lynx. I was doing donuts out there. It was just it's so light and responsive. That was awesome. Yak Power, we got a Yak Power battery box and the phone charging holder in our raffle this tomorrow. And that's awesome. And I realize I don't have the comments up. If anyone's commented, not yet. Is that it now? I think that's it. So cool. Thank you to all of them. We couldn't be here without their support, and I can't say thank you enough to them. It's awesome. Oh, and I should actually put this first in my notes. The leadership. Bob Hammond, Associate Tournament Director, Treasurer. You got Eric Ortepan up here. He's the other Associate Tournament Director. Ken, the ghost of TD Past, and this week's judge. Thank you to Ken for volunteering with that. We got Drew and Jay here on the leadership team, and Robert Clusty. I assume he's at some baseball tryout or something. His kid is just killing it on baseball right now. Very cool to watch him with that. And I believe that is all I have here. So I'll start with trying to make this one short. This is AOI number 4, so kind of know what we're doing here. We do have one non-member, so I need to go through everything, but I'm trying to make this quick for everyone. TourneyX page, obviously you've seen it since you signed up for this event. This is our 4th AOI event. The universal IDs are available on the TourneyX page now that I figured out how that works. The Facebook group and our Discord server. If you're not on our Discord server, you're missing out. We are constantly, there's constant conversation, all kinds of fun stuff, and I need to not be on the leadership page. Like Derek just caught a fish Ohio hybrid. How awesome is that? Like those things fight like crazy. It's so much fun. But we're talking about everything and anything football there. That headline. The Discord server is awesome. Definitely join us. ID code we'll do at the end here. Well, specific code has to be written on the ID. As long as your name that matches the TourneyX page, first name or last name. Try to make it a little neater than I wrote it. This is having used a computer for the last 30 years. My handwriting doesn't exist anymore, but we'll release that code here at the end. This is the captain's meeting. Tournaments tomorrow. It's a 3-fish limit. Paddle ins at 5:45, lines in at 6:15. Sunrise is at 6:18 tomorrow, so make sure you're safe. You have your white light, 360 light. If you go in beforehand, just be safe. There are boats on some of these lakes, so just make sure, just assume they can't see you. Be as visible as possible. Lines out's at 2:15. That gives us 8 hours of fishing, and then the submission deadline's at 3:15. That's a whole hour to get your fish submitted and get to the meetup, which is at the Ticknor boat ramp, which I should have had open as well. Ticknor's on Mogador. It's on the far west side over here, but this link will take you to the GPS coordinates for it. And bring cash. We got the charity raffle. We got a ton of Raccoon Creek Outfitters swag. We got the Yak Power battery box, phone charger. We got some Neverlost stuff. So not Z Pro. Yeah, Z Pro stuff. I don't know. I just loaded it all in my car. I forget what all we have, but a lot of good stuff there. Available waters, we got Mogador, Wingfoot, Springfield, and Michael J. Kerwin Reservoir, aka West Branch, which brings me to, I got the maps pulled up here on on Mogador. The ODNR map has this area as off limits. It's not anymore, so feel free to fish that if you want to. And then this far eastern side, this is still off limits. It's a nature preserve, I believe. So if you're launching on, that's on the other side of Palm Road. So stay out of that area, and then the dam, the spillway dam area. This is still off limits for safety reasons. Obviously, moving water, a big fall. So stay off of that area. Wingfoot. There aren't any off limits on the water, but on the land, stay off of the blimp hanger lands. They do patrol that. They are very particular about that. So please don't get out on the land here and this little island here. So yeah, and then West Branch, Michael J. Kerwin. Drew said that it's buoyed off up near the dam, the water pump area. So just be aware of buoys. Obviously, stay out of where you're not supposed to go. And then Springfield, there I don't know of any out of limits areas. So if you see buoys or anything, I've honestly never been on Springfield, so I can't say. But if there's any buoys or anything that say don't fish, like stay out, then please follow that. As annoying as the buoys are on Nimisila, like we have to do it. And that's that. Public access only, no private accesses. These maps show, I mean, there's a primitive launch over here. boat launch here and here, primitive launch here and here. Wingfoot, there's a ramp here and here, and I believe there's a launch over here somewhere. I'm not too familiar with it, but and then there's primitive ranch here and here and here, yada yada, and then there's a couple on Springfield. Public launches only, no private launches. It has to be available to everyone. I don't think there's any camping specific things, so all good.
Well, West Branch does have one.
West Branch.
If anybody is camping at West Branch, that I don't know that they mark it on that map or not, but West Branch does have a boat ramp that is campers only.
All right, good point. Thank you. And then obviously we're kayak anglers, human powered, purpose driven. No motors are allowed without approved medical exemption provided in advance. We have 0 exemptions in advance, so there's no one should have any motors. Please follow that. That's what we were founded on. That was the principle behind kayak anglers to begin with: human powered, purpose driven.
What would you call a deadline on that, Bob? Just to be clear, like, is that by the end of registration, or is that by like lines in?
Yeah.
Or what
registration.
Would you call a deadline on that?
Registration. Yeah. Registration closes at 10 p.m. tonight. If we don't have any exemptions before then that's it. So we got an hour and 45 minutes. And then event rules, I'll go over those real quick. We'll make an announcement if anything's changed, as nothing's going to change tonight. So what is here is here. And I'll go over the rules. So let's see. Non-members, we do have one non-member, paid the non-member fee. Thank you for following directions. That makes it much easier on me. By paying the fee, registrants agree to all rules and events in the organization as a whole. Please have a valid fishing license and boat registration in Ohio. PFD must be worn at all times and securely fastened, completely zipped, all class, everything. Whistle and light, which the cell phone flashlight is acceptable for that. And then PFD may be removed to add or remove layers. I don't think we're going to have to add layers tomorrow, but if you're removing layers, all rods have to be out of the water, secured. Take your PDF off. PFD. Sorry, I've been working all week. PFD off. Take the layer off, put the PFD back on, securely zip it, fasten it, everything. And then you can go back to casting. Black bass, largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass. There are smallies in a couple of these lakes. So that's cool. Catch, picture, release. You may not keep bass for any reason, but you can keep other species. Crappie, bluegill, whatever, if you want to harvest them, but it must meet all state, federal, and local guidelines and regulations. Fish must be caught from a kayak or canoe. You can wade or walk the shoreline. Just keep your kayak close. The picture must be taken in your kayak. So it's going to be hot tomorrow, so we want to release the fish live, healthy live. So don't keep them out of the water too long. And then if you catch a fish, you cannot make more casts until you release the fish. If you catch multiple fish on the same lure, which I'm still waiting to do, I still have yet to have that happen, then you can submit the fish, but then you can't keep casting until you release them. Only kayaks, single person canoes, and SUPs are permitted. The Angler 360 and 360 Escape are exceptions to that. They're allowed. Human powered propulsion only, paddle or pedal.
Bob, just to retract for 1 second. If that does happen and you catch 2 fish on one lure, like if you can, take a picture or a video of it, just because if your timestamps are going to be like a minute apart, just to protect yourself. Not that if the fish look different or whatever, but if they're 2 16s and they look similar, just as much protection as you can have for yourself, the better. So
good point. Yes. If you have a motor installed, disconnect the battery, and this includes the autopilot, the EPDL, and any others, which I think that's it for now. They don't have to follow this. I already mentioned the public launches. Measure in, as I said, we're at the Tickner ramp on Mogador. Jeremy's going to show up. He's not fishing the event, but he's going to show up and cook some hot dogs for us again. Very cool for him to do that, even though he's not able to fish with us. And then, yeah, it's angler's responsibility that you submit all your fish. If you're having issues, please contact one of us before the 3:15 deadline. Please contact us before the deadline. Hog trough and catch boards. Obviously, the catch board is our preferred, our recommended, but the hog trough is. The Yak Attack board has not been approved, and it's not going to be approved for this year. So just Yak Attack board, no go this year. ID, and then we got some fish submission pictures here. Facing left. We do allow you to pinch the tail. IDs in full view. Fences in full view. Lips touching the board. Nothing over the eye. Nothing in the gills. Nothing can hold the fish down to the board except your one hand. We use Tourney X. Mouth closed. Touching the bump board. Fish's length is determined by the closest 1/4 inch increment. If the mouth is open, it's a 1 inch deduction. If you have a 12.5 inch fish with an open mouth, it takes it down to 11.5 inch fish. That's not a keeper anymore, and that's a full DQ on that. So yeah, assuming the ID is visible on this one, this is a good fish. Mouth must be closed. If you submit multiple fish with the incorrect length, you will receive a full event disqualification. Obviously, if you typo something, fat finger, your fingers are wet, whatever, then that's an exception. But if you are constantly doing it, then we'll look into it more. The recorded lengths are not final until verified. Each and every submission must be in your own kayak, and your kayak must be visible in every photo. Photos that do not meet the requirements are not listed. Please review this before tomorrow. If you're unclear, send one of us a message. If you have any questions, join our Discord server and ask if you have questions. 12-inch minimum. Highest total score wins. Big bass, we do split the pot if there's a tie. A big fish is a big fish, no matter if you catch it at 7 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Like that's. And then fish of similar lengths must be distinguishable between each other. So that's where, if you can get the picture with your hand off, show as much of the fish as possible. Don't leave it up to the judge's discretion. Any mangled or irregular tail is measured to the longest of the tail points. We get those weird fish where they have like that long thing sticking off. That's an awesome kayak fish. Nothing is allowed to be in the fish's mouth while being photographed. Lip grip, bokeh, lucid, donkey leash, anything, and then absolutely nothing may be used to hold down the fish except your hand. No stringers, tie downs, tourney tags, bungees, restraints, identifiers, anything. Only one hand. And then if the judging between Ken and then Eric J and I, if we can't come to an agreement, then we go to the board of directors. So, and then there's more pictures here. This one, the identifier was visible in the original picture. We did not have the angler's approval to use this picture, so we had to cut their name off. But this is a good picture submission. You got the lips in, the fence is in view, the lips touching the board, entire fish is there. The ID's right here, so that's good. This one's facing the wrong way, mouth open, no identifier. Lips not touching, mouth open. Review these. Mouth open there. This is a big one. Make sure the fence is in view. We can assume the fish, the lips touching, but we don't know. So be very aware of that. And then this one, the fence is in view, but then the ID is cut off. Make sure the full ID is on there. And then this one, if it's got a dead eye, the left eye is cloudy, looks weird, anything, take a video of the fish on the board and then it moving or you releasing it as it goes off. Start the video with it on the board, pick it up, put it in the water, video it swimming off, and then send that to myself or Eric. And then we'll forward that to Ken as the judge. I guess you can send it to Ken too, but in the normal ones where we have the third party judge, send it to Eric or I. We'll get that to the judge. But that came up in the Portage Lakes one as well. Steve, I believe, took second place. Had a fish with a dead eye. Oh, look at the puppy. So if the eye looks weird, looks dead, if the fish is all beat up and looks ridiculous, like take a video of it showing that it's moving, that it is alive, that it's not some floater that you found and are measuring. We use the default Tourney X scoring, and then it's your best 3 fish in this event. Payouts are 25% of each entry. I'll get to that here. Angler of the Year points, I'll get to that. And then this one, sportsmanship. We're here to have fun. We're here to raise some money for charity. We're here to catch some fish. So be cool. Don't bad behavior here. And then this one came up also in the Portage Lakes event. Participants must not be under the influence of alcohol or controlled substances. Or while we're on the water, not only is it a federal offense, it's against our rules and it's just not smart. We want everyone to be safe, have fun, and make it back to the ramp in one piece. So please don't do that once we get to the ramp. If you want to crack open a cold beverage, go for it, but not while you're on the water, please. And then we have the right to DQ anyone, remove them from our organization, everything. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Be cool. We're here to have fun. And then I mentioned this is an AOI event, so all but one of the anglers right now are going to be earning AOI points. We have a clear leader, but he hasn't locked it in yet. Adam has a pretty good lead, but there's still 2 events left, plenty of time to make up ground. I think down to like, was it 11? Is it you, Drew? No, 13. Jay still can come back.
There's gotta be some more down there.
No, that's right. They got Garrick and Josiah and Steve. So it's not in the bag yet.
All that matters. It's wide open.
It's wide open right now. Adam's got a big lead, but with 2 events and you drop your lowest 2, anyone can take it still. And then I did want to point out that I did add, and I'm sorry, Ben, I need to add you yet. The Ohio Bass Nation tags, the people that are in the Ohio Bass Nation. Thank you to Bradley Green for the suggestion. To see where you stand, we are sending the top 5 OBN finishers. So right now it's down to Chris. Drew, you're first out. We're sending the top five to the state championship, which is at Hoover Lake in October. And then outside of that, we also have the team challenge, the cross club team challenge with the Toledo area, Columbus, Cincinnati. Really cool that they're doing that. So we'll send the top 5 the top 5 OBN tagged to the state championship, and then the next 5 will go to the team challenge. We get some fun with that. And then we also have the Kayak Anglers Championship on the Susquehanna again. We are sending the top 5 for that, which right now, Adam, Andrew, Ben, Adam, and Steve. And then we have the Kayak Anglers Team Challenge. On top of that, Eric and I will be leading a team with the next 3 people on the Susquehanna as well. Awesome barbecue at Skeeters. We'll make another announcement there. We haven't finalized all the details on what we'll be doing as a club, but safe to say it's going to be an awesome time, and I am looking forward to that. almost as much as I'm looking forward to the Raccoon Creek weekend that we have coming up next month. Judge, as I said, Ken's judging for this. Our normal judge, Katie, and then backup Ryan Bacca are fishing the BASS Kayak Series tournament on the Susquehanna this weekend. So Ken stepped up and volunteered to judge for us. So that's an awesome throwback. Ghost of TD Past is helping us. So thank you, Ken. Rules judge
No
payout.
problem.
Payouts.
Not, it's not like I'm doing anything else at the moment.
I think we up to 33. Is that correct? 34. Did they enter Big Bass? Clusty, Robert Clusty.
Oh, he's gonna carve out some time tomorrow, huh?
He's carving out some basable time for us to join us.
He's probably got to leave at like 10:15.
he's going to launch at 6:15 and have to be on the water by 8. Yeah. So we got 34 anglers and 34 in Big Bass. $35 entry fee minus the $6.50 Tourney X fee gives us $7.13 per person into the charity fund and $21.38 in the payout portion, raising $242.25 for charity. Big Bass is $340. One fish, $340. That's pretty awesome. We're paying out 3 places right now. If we can get up to 40, we'll pay out a 4th place. But right now, with the Bell Stores bonus bucks, first place is taking home $563.38. That's no small amount. Second place, again with the Bell Stores bonus bucks, is $404.36. Third place with the $50 Bell Stores bonus bucks is $159.01. And also on top of that, the first place also gets a $100 gift certificate to Z Pro Lithium. So thank you to our sponsors for that. The payouts, even with the smaller numbers, is still pretty awesome. $340 for Big Bass, $563 for first.
Yeah, if you win with Big Bass, that's basically $1,000 payout.
That's right.
Because it's 900. Like if you can get Big Bass and take first place, the
903.
prize pack is equivalent to $1,000.
Oh, with the Z Pro, yeah, over 1,000. Awesome. Payouts off limits. Safety is my next point. Just be safe. We are launching slightly before sunrise, so make sure you have your light, make sure you're visible. If you're on West Branch with the boat traffic, just be aware of the boats. I don't know about the boating on Springfield, but just be safe. Assume they can't see you. Stay out of their way. If you're going to cross the lake, make sure you have plenty of space and be safe. Hydrate. I think it's. I saw a high of 87 tomorrow, so 87 degrees and damn near 100% humidity. So stay hydrated. Oh, I forgot to mention.
I'm going to send push notifications to Eric specifically.
Back to the sponsors. I forgot about Doring Vision. They have Doring Vision. Doring Vision. They have two locations in Massillon and New Philly. They provided 2 pairs of Costa sunglasses for us to raffle off. We raffled one at Portage Lakes, and we got one that we're saving for our last event, the Rivers event. Awesome meetup planned for that one. So that is cool. We'll have some awesome prizes. I have a SLX cranking rod from Fisherman Central. That's awesome. And then the last thing we have to do is the identifier. Unless you guys have anything you want to add. I feel like I'm getting messages here. Be safe and good luck tomorrow. Thank you, Steve.
Leadership. There's one in leadership too. Eric had to go.
Oh. And Jay's probably rigging right now. He doesn't want to show us what he's doing.
Got that secret sauce.
If there's no questions or anything, I don't know if I think I still see the the messages here.
You got that special edition Mountain Dew Bandito Bug Guggen baits tying up those flipping baits.
Ugh.
Bob,
I thought about writing what lake I'm going to fish on my identifier. Trick people.
J. Jordan Springfield. All right. It's been 30 minutes of I got no comments on YouTube, nothing on StreamYard. I got 15 people watching us.
I checked. It was on YouTube. I was wondering too, but
We got 15 people
quiet
watching
tonight.
15 watching right now. Anyone watching? Say a comment.
Everybody number,
They're all
Bob.
bots.
Anyone there? Test. Bueller?
I'm on my phone, so I can't see the comments come through or not.
There you go.
Yeah, he's basically saying shut up and move on.
Give us the ID. Got it, Tyler. Thank you.
There they are.
There they are. Thank you, guys. Had us worried there. All right. No questions or anything. Then I'll do the code and I can go eat dinner. Yeah, we're here. Took me 15 minutes to find it.
What, your golf ball?
Golf ball. All right, here we go. One click. 433. I like that one. I don't think we've had that one yet. So that's 433.
All right, gentlemen.
Identifier code. Thank you, everyone. Be safe. See you at the meetup tomorrow. Catch some fish.
Have fun.
And have fun. That's right.
And stay hydrated.
Don't make me bring the hammer down.
Don't make Ken bring the hammer down.
Pictures.
Turn in good pictures. All right. See you tomorrow.
See you, gentlemen.
Good luck, guys.